You can see that question number 1 in the exercise 7.1. So in a given quadrilateral, so it is given quadrilateral ACBD, quadrilateral ACBD here. So AC is equal to AD. They are given. So these two line segments are equal. Look at the diagram. AC and AD are equal, and the angle A is bisected by the line segment AB. You can see this line segment AB. So it is bisecting the angle into two equal parts. Okay. So they are bisected. Angle A is bisected by. Show that triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. So triangle ABC means, look at this. This triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. These two triangles are congruent. We have to show that these two triangles are congruent, ABC and ABD. So let us write what is given in the question now. So given. So in quadrilateral ACBD, we have AC is equal to AD, and AB bisects angle A means it is BAC is equal to angle BAC is equal to angle BAD. You can write BAC is equal to BAD. So these are the two information. So we need to prove what we have to prove here. Look at this. We have to prove that
triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD.
ABC congruent to ABD. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. Okay. This we can see in the question itself. Now, proof. Let us go to the proof. In the proof, let us take two triangles ABC and ABD. In triangle ABC and in triangle ABD, identify the three parts which are equal. So minimum three parts you have to show that they are equal to show that the triangles are congruent. In ABC and ABD, it is given first data, the sides. So AC.
So AC is equal to AD.
AC is equal to AD.
So it is given in the data itself. Okay. So then second one, you can see that angle BAC is equal to angle BAD. So in both the triangles, you can see this angle and this angle both are equal. Okay. So BAC is equal to BAD because given. This is also given. You can say actually AB bisects angle A. So then what is required? One more thing is required. It is not given. You have to find out now.
AB is equal to AB. It's a common side.
AB is a common side in both the triangles. So AB you can see in ABC also, in ABD also. So it's a common side in both the triangles. So therefore, what criterion you can use here to show the triangle?
Yes.
Yes.
Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. This is by SAS congruence criterion, by SAS. So now they are asked, now we have proved that these two triangles are congruent. So this triangle and this triangle. So these two triangles are congruent. Okay. So if they are congruent, then the corresponding parts must be equal. So what are the corresponding parts? They asked us to relate it to BC and BD now. BC and BD, what kind of parts they have looked at? BC and BD, can we write that they are equal?
Yes, sir.
You can see that last two, in this ABC, BC you take, and in AB the last two parts, last two, BD, BC and BD, so they are the corresponding parts. So you can write that the corresponding parts of congruent triangles must be equal, CPCT. You can write that they are CPCT. Okay, so corresponding parts of congruent triangle, CPCT. So what do you see? What is the answer? What can you say about this BD and what can you say about this BC and BD? That is the question now. Tell me You can write they are
Sir,
equal.
both BC and BD are equal and they are corresponding parts of congruent triangle.
BC and BD are equal. So that's all. Note on this. You understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in the place of BC and BD are equal, can we write that BC and BD are corresponding parts of congruent triangle?
We have written BC is equal to BD. CPCT means corresponding parts of congruent triangle.
Okay, sir. Sir means they have asked what can you say about BC and BD, no, sir.
They
For
are
that.
corresponding. Okay, this also okay. You can use that much. That is enough.
Okay, sir.
Shall we go to the next question now?
Yes, sir.
Second question. So write down the second question. ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AD is equal to BC. In which AD is equal to BC and angle DAB is equal to CBA. Angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. Prove that first one, triangle ABD congruent to triangle BAC. And the second one, you have to prove that BD is equal to AC. And the third one, angle ABD is equal to angle BAC. So first let us draw the diagram of what they have given. You can draw the diagram. So this is a diagram that they have given and label this one. This is A, B, C and D. In which what is the data that with reference to the question and the diagram. So what are the things that is given you note down here. So in which AD and BC are equal. So these two sides AD, look at this diagram, AD and BC are equal. I have marked it in red color. AD and BC are equal. Okay, and angle DAB is equal to CBA, DAB. So this complete angle DAB. So I am showing it in red color. Look at that angle. DAB is equal to CBA. So these two angles are equal. So DAB is equal to CBA. These two angles are equal. Prove that triangle ABD congruent to triangle BAC. Look at the diagram. Which is that ABD, triangle ABD. ABD is this triangle. Showing it ABD. And another one is BAC. So BAC. So these two triangles. So I have marked it in yellow and green color. Can you see that? ABD and
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
BAC. Show that these two triangles are
Yes, sir.
congruent. So let us write systematically what is given first in the question. What is given? So given AD is equal to BC, and then second one is angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. These two things we have to use to show that they are congruent. So to prove that, we have three things to prove here. One is triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC, and the second one is you have to show that BD is equal to AC, and the third one is angle ABD is equal to angle BAC. One by one we will prove. First one will show that triangles are congruent. So let us go to the proof. To show that the triangles ABC and ABD and BAC, so in triangle ABD and in triangle BAC, so you have to look at only these two triangles and find out the corresponding parts in both the triangles. Find out the corresponding parts in both the triangles. Triangle ABD means this.
Sir, AD is equal to BC, sir.
Okay, so this part, and then another triangle, this one. So these two triangles are, you have to show that they are congruent. Okay. So now you tell me ABD and BAC, in triangle ABD and BAC, what are the corresponding parts?
Sir, AD is equal to BC and
Sir,
angle
AD
ABC is equal to
First you
BAD.
have to take the triangle ABD. So in triangle ABD, you can see that AD is equal to BC. So what is the reason for writing this? It is given in the question itself. Second one, in triangle ABD, you can see one angle. What is that
Sir,
angle?
angle ABC is equal to angle BAD.
First you have to select the triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, first because I have written ABD, then BAC. So left hand side you have to write all the parts related to ABD only.
Yes, sir.
Then right hand side
Angle
BAC.
triangle BAD is equal to angle ABC.
You have to write angle BAD. So this is the second corresponding part here. Angle BAD is equal to, in triangle ABC, it is angle ABC. So this is given. ABC or BAC both are same. Any confusion? ABC or CAB both are same. CBA, ABC or CBA both are same only. It is given now. So you can see here DAB and BID both are same. You can see here what is given here. So this, in the question you can see this one we have applied here. Okay. So that is what we have written. Next, the third part.
Sir, AB is equal to AB.
AB is common.
What is common?
Sir, AB.
Sir, side AB.
AB is present in triangle ABD as well as in ABC. So therefore it's a common side. You can see this. This AB is present in triangle ABD as well as in triangle ABC. Okay. So you can see it is present in both the triangles. So therefore, AB is a common side present in both the triangles. You can conclude the triangles are congruent. Triangle ABD must be congruent to now triangle BAC. You have to write the corresponding parts in order. For A it is B. For B in the small triangle, then it must be A. Then the last one D must be equal to C. They are the corresponding parts. So this is by SAS rule, SAS congruence rule, SAS congruence rule. Right there, congruent we have proved the first part, ABD congruent to BAC we have proved this first one. So this first part is over, this one we have proved. Okay. So now we have to show that the second one, what is that? BD is equal to AC. I have to show that BD and AC are equal. Can you tell me how you can show that BD and AC are equal, these two?
Sir, we have to prove that triangle BCD and triangle ACD are congruent triangle.
Is it necessary?
Sir, or we can take that.
Sir, they are congruent triangles of corresponding triangles.
Already we have proved that ABD congruent to ABC. These two are, look at this BD and AC, they are the corresponding parts of these two triangles only. So I can write, look at the last two terms here in the BD. Look at this BD. And then last one here AC. BD must be equal to AC only. They are the corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So you can write directly. So BD is equal to AC. They are corresponding part of congruent triangle, CPCT. So we have proved the second one also. The second proof is also over. This one is also over now. So now you tell me third one. You have to show that ABD is equal to BAC. What is that ABD now? ABD in the triangle. So I am going to show that this part ABD, this is the angle. We have to show that is equal to BAC. Tell me how we can write that ABD and BAC are equal. Can you tell me how they are equal?
Sir, they are corresponding.
So they are
parts of
corresponding parts of
triangle.
congruent triangles.
Again, they are the corresponding parts. How I tell you? In triangle ABD it is angle B. So in triangle ABD it is angle B. That is angle ABD is equal to, in triangle ABC it is A. In triangle ABC you have to see the triangle ABC, that is angle BAC. Again it is corresponding part of congruent triangle only. So they are the corresponding parts of the two triangles ABD and BAC. So just you have to write only the reason CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle, both. So we have proved both all the three things here. So these three we have shown that equal. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear? Note on this. If it is over, then I will move to the question number 3.
Yes, sir. Finished, sir.
Finish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Question number 3. Write down. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars. Are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. To a line segment AB. Show that CD bisects AB. Show that CD bisects AB. So you can draw the diagram here. This is AD, so and we have to write one line BC, another one for AD. So here, let us mention the, what is this here? This is D, A, and point of intersection is O. And this angle is 90 degree because it is perpendicular. So angle A is 90 degree and here angle B must be 90 degree. Both are perpendicular to each other. Because it is given AD and BC are equal perpendiculars. Equal perpendicular means AD must be equal to BC. Equal perpendicular. They are perpendiculars to AB and also they are equal in length. So let us write given here. What is given? So in the diagram they are given it is equal perpendicular means AD and BC must be equal. So then AB is perpendicular to BC and then same AB is perpendicular to AD also. Okay. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to AB. So now to prove that, what we have to prove here? Look at the question. Show that CD bisects AB. CD bisects AB means what you have to show that?
Sir, we have
Sir,
to show
AO is
that
equal to
triangle
BO.
BOC is congruent to triangle AOD.
is equal to BO.
Sir, AO is equal to BO.
We have to prove that AO is equal to BO because CD is going to bisect AB. That you have to prove here. So proof. So what you have to do here to show that these two AO and BO are equal, what you have to prove here?
Sir, we have to first
Sir, we have
prove
to
and
prove that
triangle
triangle
BOC
BOC
is congruent to
triangle AOD.
Triangles you have to take two triangles. I will take triangle AOB and in. So let us take triangle AOB and triangle BOC. So let us consider these two triangles first. So in these two triangles, what are the corresponding points? You have to find out three pairs here. Three pairs of parts which are equal in both the triangles. Then only you can prove that the triangles are congruent. First pair you find out BC is equal to AD. First let us take AOB triangle. So AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. It is given. Fine. So next one. One more.
Sir, angle CBO is equal to angle OAD.
CBO is equal to angle OAD.
Angle A is equal to angle B. A means you can write angle OAD. Angle OAD is equal to angle OBC because both are equal to 90 degree only. This is also given.
Sir. Sir, in the proof you have wrote a triangle AOB, sir. I think it is not AOB, sir.
Where?
Sir, means after to prove AO is equal to BO, you have
Sir, it is
AOD, sir.
AOD. Right, good. It is AOD.
Sir, and BOC also.
BOC correct. We will write in order later. So later at the end we will write in order.
Okay.
It is D. Now. Okay. In these two triangles, see OAD is equal to OBC. So one more part in these two triangles. What is that? Can anyone tell me now?
Sir, angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, vertically opposite angles, sir.
Angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. So you can write the reason vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles must be equal. So now you can tell me what criterion you have to write here. These two angles also we wrote. These two angles also equal here. Okay. So we have taken these two angles equal. Tell me what criterion you can mention here now.
Sir, yes. It won't come now, sir.
Sir, yes, yeah.
What criterion?
Sir, yes,
Sir, yes, yeah.
Yes, sir, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
means-
Sir,
So
yes.
your written angle AOD is equal to BOC. This side SAA will come or AAS will come. So
Yes.
that means you can write another angle BC or OCB, which implies that angle OCB or angle ODB, you can write angle ODB must be equal to angle OCB by angle sum property. Third angle of both triangles.
Sir,
Sir,
OD.
it is not. Sir, it is ODA, no, sir.
ODA, like ODA, it is ODA. It is ODA. So therefore, now you can use this angle. Okay. So the first property, this one, AD is equal to BC, this one, second one, angle, and the third one is also angle now. Now you have proved that these two angles are also equal. The third angle of this triangle, this angle is equal to this angle. You have taken this. The third angle of the, using angles and property, the third angle also equal. Now you can write it ASA. Therefore, triangle AOD congruent to triangle AOD means in the same order you have to write it. First you have taken A means corresponding angle 90 degree. It is B. Triangle B For O, vertically opposite angle O only same. Corresponding angle of O is O only. What is left out in the other one? C. For
So
D
C.
is C. So this is by ASA rule. By ASA rule. Once you have proved that AOD and BOC are congruent, then you can write the corresponding parts are equal. I can write OA is equal to OB. So AO is equal to BO. This shows that AO is equal to BO. So this is CPCT. So AO is equal to BO means this one. AO is equal to BO. So that means CD bisects AB. So that's the proof. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have any doubt, you can ask now itself. So now after this, we'll go to question number 4. Fourth one. L and M are two parallel lines. L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines. Another pair of parallel lines P and Q. Another pair of parallel lines P and Q. Show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDE. Let us draw the diagram. Here we have, this is P, this is Q, and this line is L, and this one is M. So you call this as A, B, C, and D. And again, you can join AC now. So in the given question, L and M are two parallel lines. L and M, that blue color lines what we have drawn, they are parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. That red color lines, they are also parallel. Show the triangle ABC and CDA. Triangle ABC and CDA. What are the triangles here? ABC and CDA. So this triangle. So this triangle ABC. So that these two triangles are congruent. See, I have shaded this triangle part that I have to show that they are congruent. Okay. Now, these two triangles have to prove that they are congruent. So let us write what is given with reference to this diagram. Given L is parallel to M and then P is parallel to Q. These are the two things given. You have to prove that the triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. So now let us go to proof. Select the two triangles which you have to show that they are congruent. So in triangle ABC and in triangle CDA, you have to identify the corresponding parts which are equal in both the triangles. Three pairs of parts you have to find out in both the triangles. How you can show that the three pairs?
Sir, angle BAC is equal to
Angle
AC.
AC is equal to AC. Sir, it is common.
AC is equal to AC, it is present in both the triangles. Before that, let us take first one angle here. Since
Sir, angle
L and M are
AC
parallel,
is equal to C.
L and M are parallel, I can write these two angles are what kind of angle these two?
Sir, alternate
Alternate interior angles.
Interior angles. Okay. I can write these two angles are alternate interior angles. So let us write angle BAC. Angle BAC is equal to angle DCA. DCA. The reason is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal because line L is parallel to M. Now you can write AC side is present in both the triangles. AC is equal to AC. It is a common side in both the triangles. Common side. One more angle you have to show that. You have shown
Sir,
that.
angle PAC is equal to AC.
So I will take this angle now.
Sir, angle PCA is equal to
This angle is equal to this one. What is the reason for this?
Sir,
So
they are also written as
alternate interior angles, sir.
They are also alternate interior angles. I can write, so angle BCA is equal to, in the other triangle, CAD. So reason is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Okay. So now by ASA rule, you can write both the triangles are congruent. So therefore I can write angle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. This is by ASA rule. So that's the proof.
sir.
Ah.
Sir, there in third one, angle PCA is equal to angle DAC. It will come, no, sir.
DAC.
Yes,
DAC, CAD, both are same, no?
sir. But corresponding parts we should write, sir, no, sir.
BCA. See, this is not congruency. I have written this one. For A, look at this last step. You can compare this step, last step, not the third step. You can see A corresponds to C, first one, and C. A and C. A of this triangle ABC, C of the triangle ACD. Second one you can see B and D. B and D. They are these opposite sides. You can consider this, they are parallel. ABCD is a parallelogram also because opposite sides are parallel, opposite angles are equal. Then C and A, the third pair, C and A. So C of the triangle BC, ABC and A of the triangle ADC. You have nothing to worry about these angles where you are writing. While writing angles are equal, you have to see the angle that is C and A only you have to see, not A and B or C and D. But while writing the congruence, you have to see the every vertices that you are writing.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes,
See,
sir.
while writing angle BAC, you can write BAC or CAB, both are same only. But in writing the congruence, that is last step, you should be very careful. ABC corresponds to CDA only. Okay. In that case, you have to see all the three vertices there. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes, sir, I understood, sir.
For writing angles, you need not to worry about this first and the third letter there. You have to worry about the middle letter only. C and A. BCA means only C you have to think. And in CAD only A. So C and D and interchange, they can interchange. It doesn't make any difference there. For angles. But congruence writing triangle, congruence of triangle when you are writing, the corresponding vertices should be in the same order. I hope it is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
We'll go to the question number 5. Fifth one. Line L is bisector of angle A. Bisector of angle A. And B is any point on L. Any point on L. BP and BQ. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B. Are perpendiculars from B to the arms of angle A. To the arms of angle A. Show that first one, triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. Second one, BP is equal to BQ, or B is equidistant from the arms of angle A. From the arms of angle A. So draw the diagram first so that you can understand easily. This is perpendicular, and this is also perpendicular. So this is point A, P, Q, and B. Line L bisects angle A. So it is given that this angle is bisecting this angle. This line is bisecting, that means these two angles are equal. So that means QAB is equal to PAB. So let us write what is given in this question. First one given. L bisector of angle A means you can write angle BAQ is equal to angle BAP, because L is the bisector of angle A. That blue angles that are shown there, they are equal. And B is any point on L. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B means, so BP perpendicular to AP, that means angle BPA is equal to angle BQB. So our angle BQA must be equal to angle BPA. Both are equal to 90 degree because they are perpendiculars. So you have to show that triangles are congruent. Triangle APB congruent to triangle AQB. These two triangles you have to show that they are congruent. So let us go to the proof. You want to show the triangles APB and AQB congruent, select the triangles now. Same triangles. Triangle APB and in triangle AQB, you have to show the three pairs of parts which are equal in both the triangles. So first part, tell me what are the first and second, third parts in both the triangles.
Sir, angle BQA is equal to BPA.
Angle BQA.
Sir, angle BQA is equal to angle BPA.
BPA, both are equal to 90 degree. Then
Sir, angle QAP is equal to angle BAP.
angle BAQ. Angle BAQ is equal to angle BAP. So it is given.
Sir, it is given.
Then one more.
Sir, AB is equal to AB. It is common.
AB is equal to AB, common side. Then tell me what you can do now.
Sir, we can write that angle QBA is equal to angle
You can write
PBA.
AAS criterion only, okay? Because that can be proved by using the third angle property, angles of property you can use. Then the third angle also you can show that they are equal. Then it goes to directly ASA only. But right now just enough you can use AAS criterion. So triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. So this is by AAS rule. Okay. So we have proved that triangle APB and AQB are congruent. That's all. So now after proving that, the second question here, the first proof is over. The second one you see there, we have to show that BP is equal to BQ. And look at this in this question, BP, the last two, here to BQ, the last two vertices, they must be equal. So I can write directly BP is equal to BQ.
Sir, they are congruent parts of congruent triangle.
That's the corresponding part of congruent triangle, CPCT. So BP and BQ are equal means, look at the diagram. BQ and BQ are equal means they must be equidistant from B. Okay, they are perpendiculars, so therefore B is equidistant from both the arms. You can write R. B is equidistant. Equidistant from both the arms. Write down this. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So, shall we go to question number 6 now?
Yes, sir.
All of you are writing or not?
Sir, we are writing, sir.
So writing, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down the question number 6 now, all of you. Sixth one. AC is equal to AE. In figure, AC is equal to AE, AB is equal to AD, AB is equal to AD, and angle BAD, and angle BAD is equal to EAC. Show that BC is equal to D. So let us draw the diagram. It is given that these two sides are equal, and again these red color two sides are equal now. So this is vertex A, B, C, D, and then this is E. And also they are given two angles are equal, BAD and EAC. So you can write these two angles. So these two angles are equal here. I have marked it in green color. So you have to show that BC and DE are equal. BC and DE. So join this again by line. You have to show that BC and DE are equal. So show that the green lines are shown in the diagram, they are equal. To show that BC and DE are equal, you have to show that triangle ABC congruent to triangle. Triangle ABC
Sir,
congruent to
AD.
triangle.
Triangle AD.
Triangle AD. Okay, we have to prove that the angles are equal. So now, see in these two triangles, what I have told you now, what is the triangle ABC, and in triangle, what is that ADE, you can find out the two sides are equal, but you have to show that one angle equal may be difficult. So let us make that the angles are equal by adding something to these two angles. So here, let us go directly to the proof. We go directly to the proof. Given that angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. These two angles are given, I have shown it in green color. So now, what I will do, I am going to add one common thing to both. So add DAC. So I am going to add angle DAC both sides. You see what happens. Angle BAD plus angle DAC is equal to angle EAC plus angle DAC. What you will get here? BAD plus DAC, look at the diagram and tell me. BAD and DAC, it gives angle BAC is equal to, and EAC plus DAC, look at the diagram and tell me. EAC plus DAC gives you EAD. So this is important result. So I use this result. to prove that the triangles are congruent. This is very important result. Now let us come to the triangles. In triangle, so what is that we have to select? What are the triangles in triangle? To show that BC and DE, to show that this BC and DE, this side. I have to select these two sides as a part of the triangles only. So find out the triangles which contains these two sides. BC is present in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, and DE is present in triangle ADE. So in triangle ADE. So now identify the three pairs of parts which are equal in both the triangles. In ABC side AB is equal to, in ADE, which is equal?
Sir, AD.
Sir, AD.
AD. Look at the diagram carefully. In triangle ABC, look at that side AB, marked with a single line, black color line. Look at the diagram triangle ADE, in which AD is marked with one single line, because they are equal. So therefore AB is equal to AD. The second one, I want one angle here. In triangle ABC, I have proved that angle BAC already equal to angle BAC. In triangle ADE, it is equal to EAD. We have proved that one. So from 1, it is proved. We have already proved that one. And the third pair, look at the diagram and tell me which are the another third part.
Sir, AC is equal to
In triangle ABC, look at the red line, AC. In triangle AD,
Sir,
again,
Sir, A is
AE. So this is also given. The first one is also given, second one is also given. So therefore, you can use ASA rule. The triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABC, congruent to triangle ADE. ADE. So this is by SAS rule. If they are congruent, then the corresponding parts must be equal. What are the corresponding parts here? Which I have to prove that BC and DE are equal. The last two parts you see this BC, here DE, last two. So therefore I can write BC is equal to DE and it is CPCD. Corresponding parts are congruent triangle. So in triangle ABC it is equal to BC and in triangle AD it is equal to DE. BC of triangle ABC and DE of triangle ADE are equal. Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Why we added angle BAC both sides, you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So look at the triangle BAC. We are short of DAC. In BAC to complete angle BAC, we are short of DAC. So for BAD we need to add DAC. In the same way, EAD we are having short of angle DAC. So therefore we are adding both the places DAC to make this angle BAC and EAD are equal. So we will move to question number 7 now. Seventh question. AB is a line segment. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. And P is its midpoint. D and E are points on the same side. Points on the same side of AB, such that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. Second one, and angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Show that we have to show that triangle DAP congruent to triangle EBP, and the second one we have to show that AD and BE are equal. To show that AD and BE are equal, first you need to prove that triangles are congruent. So let us draw the diagram first. So here, look at these angles that they are given, BAD and AB. BAD, this angle, BAD is equal to ABE. So these two angles are equal. So I am showing it in green color to make it clear. So these two angles are equal, and EPA and DPB are equal. So EPA, this angle, so that I am shading it in green color, EPA and DPB. So these two angles are equal. And also, okay, now you have to show that triangle BAD and ABE are congruent. BAD and AB. Look at the diagram BAD. Sorry, DAP triangle. You have to show that DAP and EBP are congruent. Tell me what you have to do here. By looking at the diagram, you should get some idea. Similar to the previous question, something we need to add here. Look at the triangle DAP. In DAP, so we have angle A. In EBP, we have angle B. Okay, equal. Then in another triangle DAP, look at this. We are not having the complete angle P. In the first triangle DAP, complete angle P is not there. Only part of that one is there. And in the second triangle EBP also, P is not complete. What is short here?
Sir, angle EPD we should add, sir. Sir, EDP.
So therefore, we should add angle EPD to both the angles that we have taken here, EPA. So they are given now. So EPA is equal to angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. So it is given. So to these two angles, we are going to add angle EPD. Add angle EPD. Both sides. So therefore, left hand side EPA plus EPD and is equal to DPB plus EPD. Now look at the diagram and tell me EPA plus EPD. EPA plus EPD is nothing but APD.
Sir, APD.
Look at the diagram and tell me. Then DPB and DPB and EPD.
Sir, EPB.
It is nothing but EPB.
Sir, VP no, sir.
Okay, so this we will write it as 1 because we need this one to prove the triangles are congruent. Now let us go to the triangles. So what are the triangles? Let us take in triangle. What is that? DAP and in triangle EBP. Find out the three pairs of parts which are equal in both the triangle. First one, we can write the blue angles. In DAP, it is angle DAP itself. So, angle DAP is equal to angle EBP. It is given. One angle I have written. So then, in both the triangles, what is same? Actually, they are given P is the midpoint, means AP must be equal to PB. It is given second pair. I can write AP is equal to PB. Can you tell me what is the reason?
Because they have mentioned that AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint.
Third one, you tell me now. We have proved that we can take that as angle APD is equal to angle EPB. We have proved in one. So look at that, proved in one. Equation 1 you can take it. Now what criterion you can use here?
ASA.
Therefore I can write triangle. Directly you can conclude triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. So in order, we are done by ASA rule. If they are congruent, then you can write the corresponding parts equal. Look at this first two and the last two. AD is equal to B. So directly you can write AD is equal to B. So they are CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle. So AD will coincide with B. Once you keep one triangle on the other, AD and B will overlap each other. They are the corresponding parts. Hence we prove both the questions here. We have proved this first one and also this second one. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Question number 8, you try to do it yourself. So we'll see in the next period.
Okay, sir.